Namaste. My name is Anika Warrier and today I am going to be narrating the story on the arrival of Lord Krishna. This story is about the purpose of the birth of Lord Krishna. Yada yada hi dharmasya glanir-bhavati bharata abhyukthanam adharmasya tadatmanam srijamyaham परित्तानाय साधूनां विनाशाय च दुष्कृतां धर्म संस्थापनार्थाय संभवामि युगे युगे. Once the earth was overburdened with wicked demons and their cruel activities. Bhumi Devi was distressed and went to Lord Brahma in the form of a cow to inform him about her mysteries due to the demonic kings. Brahma was helpless and took her to Lord Vishnu. All the demigods as well as Shiva accompanied them to the milky ocean. On reaching the seashore, Brahma and the others started reciting Purusha Sukta in praise of Lord Vishnu. Vishnu was pleased and through Brahma pacified them by saying that he would take birth in Yadu dynasty and all the Devas should do the same in order to assist him. Ananta and Maya would also appear to execute the task of the Lord. They were glad to hear this and returned to their respective abodes. Yadava king Shurasena was ruling Mathura. His son Vasudev married Devaki, the sister of Bhoja king Kansa, and was taking the newly wedded wife to his home. Kansa, the son of Ugrasena, in order to please his sister, had voluntarily taken the reins of the horses of Vasudeva's chariot. All of a sudden, a miraculous sound vibrated from the sky. It announced, "Kansa, you're a fool! You're driving the chariot of your sister without knowing that the 8th child of hers will kill you." Kansa was the most demonic of all Bhoja dynasty kings. As soon as he heard the prophecy from the sky, Kansa caught hold of Devaki's hair and tries to kill her with his sword. Vasudeva was appalled. He tried to pacify Kansa by philosophical discrimination, but he was not pacified that easily. Then Vasudeva thought of saving Devaki, and as far as the children were concerned, the issue could be taken care of as and when the time comes. Vasudeva tried to make him understand Devaki's point of view since the danger was from their children. He promised to hand over the children born of her to Kansa, who can then decide their fate. Kansa knew that Vasudeva was a man of honor and agreed to spare Devaki for the time being. Leaving them there, he returned to his palace abruptly. Vasudeva, with a sign of relief, took Devaki to his palace. In due course, Devaki gave birth to a son, and as per his word, Vasudeva took him to Kansa. He was pleased at this action and gave the child back, saying he only wanted the 8th child since the danger is only from him. Vasudeva was apprehensive because he knew that the tyrant's mind could change at any point of time. One day, Narada, the great sage, visited Kansa. He was told about the prophecy. He found out about Kansa's sympathy regarding the child. He was anxious to speed up the descent of Lord Krishna as soon as possible. Narada warned Kansa that Vasudeva along with the Yadavas were preparing the ground for the Lord's avatar and advised him to be cautious. Kansa at once became alert and put Devaki and Vasudeva behind bars. In the prison, Devaki gave birth to 6 children and frightened Kansa slaughtered them cruelly. He was made aware of his previous birth by the grace of Narada. He was a demon called Kalanemi and was killed by Vishnu. Since Krishna was to take birth in the Yadava dynasty, Kansa wanted to humiliate them to the extent possible as he was sure that he would be killed by Krishna. Kansa imprisoned his father Ugrasena, the chief of Yadavas as well. He also occupied Shurasena's kingdom and declared himself the king of all, to be continued.